Hello class, my name is Janice Macomb. I'm your instructor for Psych1010-122680 Web this semester. This is Summer 2, 2015. If you are viewing this, you are undoubtedly in our Blackboard web classroom. This is going to be a foreshortened semester. There's going to be the same amount of material packed in a Summer 2 session as there is in the fall longer term semester. So we're going to have to work with intention and speed, but also, I hope, with a real joy of learning. What I'd like to do is orient you to the classroom in this brief video. Please begin by clicking on the navigation button that says Start Here, 10 Steps to Success. This will give you a written 1, 2, 3, this is what you do first, second, and third to get into the classroom and get started with your assignments. If you have any questions, you can contact me directly by using the class mail message system. Works very much like email, except it is only within the Blackboard classroom. So we can communicate with one another and with other members of our class, but not with the outside world using this mail system. I will try to respond to any questions or concerns that you have within 24 to 48 hours of your having sent them to me via mail message. After reading very carefully those 10 steps to success, then you want to take a look at the syllabus and the course policies. And likewise, you'll see navigation buttons that are organized down the left-hand side of the screen. So as you click on each one, you will see the different documents that you should really look over very carefully. I suggest that you print out a copy of the syllabus because you're going to be using it almost every day. And it is just handy to be able to take it, put it on your bulletin board, and cross off the items that you've done and to see what lies ahead. The very first assignment you will have will be in our Connect companion classroom. In fact, most of your homework assignments will be located in that Connect classroom. It is imperative, extremely important, absolutely necessary, that you gain access to the Connect classroom as soon as possible. If you have purchased the book that goes with this class, which is, looks like this, Psychology, Perspectives, and Connections, and it's by Feist. It's the 2nd edition, and it should come with a access code to the Connect classroom if you purchased it at the college bookstore. If you have a used textbook, that's fine. You can still go on our Blackboard classroom, and by clicking on the Connect classroom navigation button and clicking on the first homework assignment, Module 1, it will take you to a link which will ask you if you want to purchase access to the Connect classroom. If you have an access code already, obviously you can put that in and you don't need to purchase additional access. But if you don't have an access code, that's the place to go and buy one, and you can do so with a credit card. So you will need that. There's no way around it. You will have to have access to Connect in order to take all the exams, all the major exams, all the quizzes, and most of, I would say 90% of the homework assignments. So, just bite the bullet and buy access. After you click on the Connect classroom navigation button, you will see a list, you will see 3 file folders, actually. One will be homework assignments, one will be chapter quizzes, and one will be major exams. The chapter quizzes, or post-tests as they're called, are extra credit. They are optional. You do not have to do them, but if you do one, it is worth a total of 5 extra credit points towards your grade. All the exams are 100 points each, and they are required work, as are the homework assignments through the Connect site. So we'll be covering approximately 2 to 3 modules a week in order to get through the entire text by the end of the semester. So you're going to be doing a lot of reading, and you can plan to spend some of every day in our classroom. If you have a time, it is a good thing to try to do the Learn Smart review exercises that are found in the Connect website. I've posted the first 5 chapters of Learn Smart review exercises on the Connect site and in our Blackboard. You can access it again through Blackboard for you to try out. They are optional, they are not required, and the points you earn in those Learn Smart review exercises or games do not count towards your grade. They are strictly game points. Excuse me. Now, another way to review prior to taking exams is by clicking on the learning modules for each chapter, and that can be found likewise in the navigation buttons where it says Learning Modules. Click on it and you'll see that there are terms, there's a glossary, there are flip cards so that you can review terms there also. We will have one major paper that will be due about 2/3 of the way through the course, and it will involve you doing research on a major psychological disorder or mental illness. We'll be using APA format, and when you click on the navigation button that says research paper, research project, you will see a number of links to sites that will be particularly helpful for you in meeting the rubric or the requirements for the paper. Particularly, you might want to take a close look at the OWL at Purdue and examples of APA papers that are posted there, as well as directions on how to format them and do them correctly. Also, I've published or posted a link to the BibMe bibliography maker, which may be of some use to you. So take a look at that at your leisure. In addition, you may find that somewhere in the process of life itself, you may want to pick up some extra credit points beyond those that you could do routinely by taking the chapter post quizzes. If you would like to earn extra credit points, click on the navigation button that says Extra Credit Projects. And it will give you a variety, you'll see a variety of extra credit assignments that you can do. Everything from creating your own crossword puzzle for a chapter to taking a look at research being done with bionic eyes, to reading a news article on the latest research on dreams. So swing out and try one of these extra credit projects. I suggest you actually do one before you need to do one. That way you've got it in the bag ahead of time, in case the first or second exam is a score that you may not be everything you had hoped. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact me using the classroom mail message system. Do not use my college email address, because your message is liable to get buried in a lot of other correspondence. I will be checking our Blackboard classroom mail every day, Monday through Friday, and most weekends. But you can be assured that you'll get an answer back within 1 to 2 days if you use that system. I'm sure there's more that I could say at this point, but I think I'll let you get started. Do check your email and see the message that I've sent to you, and use the class mail message system to send your response back to me. That way I know that we'll have a way to communicate, and you know how to use it, and I can get through to you when I need to communicate something individually to you. Please, when you sign in to our Blackboard classroom, take a look at the latest class announcement. Those class announcements will keep you abreast of any changes in due dates, or class closings for some reason, or problems with technology, anything that might arise. It will also, perhaps, I'll be able to answer questions that several of you may have asked, and I think needs to be addressed through the classroom. So, without more conversation at this point, I wish you well in the class, and I encourage you to use your curiosity to explore a fascinating subject, that is, the human being. Have a good semester.